Hello, it's June 27th and it's Algo Hour, take 2. How are you, Ted?
Yes. Sorry, I'm so excited. I'm going to talk over you again. IRL. If the chat, the audience don't understand because you wouldn't understand. We've got about 4 minutes into the episode, and in our little green room, we can hear voices in our head from the other amazing and beautiful cast members that we have, and it was just fun as we continue to fail to realize that IRL. I don't want to put this all on you, but she forgot to push the button.
I pushed the button, but it's a 2-part button pushing. I don't know. We're live now. So we were streaming, but we weren't live. I don't know. I'm sorry, guys. Brings me back to my early days of interviewing.
If IRL can chop up a little blooper reel or something in the future, that could be a good little teaser or a treat, I should say, during our after hours Algo hour. IRL, do you want to give a little bit of information about that?
I'm so excited, guys. And I put together a promo. I dropped it on Twitter a couple days ago. But yeah, we're going to have no regular show next week. It's the 4th of July. In the US, it's a big holiday. There's a parade that I'm going to go to with the family. So I'll be out when our show is normally live. But we're going to do it upright and have an evening after hours special on Saturday, July 8th. I'm really excited. IMNGO, like it's my job. So I'm going to get dressed up and act like I'm going out with y'all on the town. And we're going to have live callers. So you'll be able to call in and talk to us live on the show. It's going to be fun. We've got 2 poker tournaments running. Thanks to the WAMP crew for kind of arranging that for us. We're going to have some live music from people we love. Maybe a proof of attendance NFT from an artist I really love. Tons of giveaways. We've got coop, we've got shrimp, you name it. It's going to be a good time. I'm really excited. I think bloopers would be the perfect addition. But on top of that, yeah, we're going to have games that the audience can play with us. We'll have an Ask Me Anything session with all of our cast. So if you ever have had this burning question to ask Luga or Ted about how they get so suave, you can lay it on them in the live show. I'm really excited about it.
Yeah, well, the answer to that's a hairdryer, but yeah, we can. I'll tell that and more secrets only on June 8th at 9 p.m. Eastern. So you stay tuned, and yeah, we've got a great show for you today. Although we don't have a special guest this week, and in lieu of that, we have a kind of a rotation of all of us. IRL, do you care to explain more?
We're chillaxing this week. We're doing a lot behind the scenes, getting ready for the after hours special. Yeah. I traded in my blazer for a flannel today. We're going cash. And we're going to hopefully set some high scores with some of our games, no pressure, and really have a little bit of fun with the cast this week as we're a little bit more casual with the show. There is some cool stuff happening, though. If anybody missed my tweet, there is a code word that if you check out AP's Project Naughty Boy, I have a channel on there, and I have dropped a code word that if you can subtly get into the comments, and I see that, you'll get your share of a coop drop. We'll divide it amongst everybody who finds that secret word and drops it in today's live show. So that's kind of fun and exciting to me. I do want to check in with the chat. Y'all are saints. I'm sorry for the late start today. We weren't that late starting, but we were a little late going live. So important distinction. Let's see here.
I want to give a shout out to all of the hair drying comments that are in the chat. I want to just say, it's definitely not overrated, but yeah, just awesome to be here, and I'm excited today. We've got a great show, and between the code words and riddles and ecosystem challenges, and don't get me wrong, on my sports section, we've got a lot going for it. So
yeah, I mean, I think it's cool. So last week we did some coop giveaways. Vince.Algo won our live giveaway, which was so funny because Coop had given him a hard time in the morning show, and then he dropped his wallet during our live show and won some coop. So that worked out really cool. We also gave away 750 coop. For people who missed us live, but caught the In Case You Missed It reel. So that was, I can't remember whose name goes with that wallet address, but it was somebody in the Algo fam. I saw a tweet about it. It was nice. So I appreciate y'all giving us some props and playing along with our silly games. Like I said, we're giving away more coop today. There's a code word dropped on the Naughty Boy IRL channel, and if you can find it, drop it in the comments. You'll get your share of 500 coop, which is pretty cool. I did see Bento Grizz in the house. Hey, Bento, he joined us last week as our special guest. We'll pick up special guests again the week after, or the following week, because again, no regular show next week for the 4th of July. But if you do want to get on the show, that's a really fun way to do it. So, and again, we'll have live callers during the special. I'm really excited. I think I didn't have it in the schedule, but let's drop the promo for the after hours, and then we'll check in with Joe.
Right on.
Check it out, guys. I made this. I'm a little proud. I don't know.
Hey everyone, today I'm going to be talking a little bit about some changes that we're going to be seeing in the Algorand ecosystem, and then also some stuff I'm working on and updates on stuff I previously talked about. So first of which, one thing to note is that the Algo Explorer API, they announced a while ago that they were going to stop providing that service. And for those that don't know what an API is, it's basically a way to integrate your DApp with the Algo Explorer data. And so they've discontinued this service. There are other alternatives to it, like AlgoNode, but there's still some old apps that use Algo Explorer's API that are no longer maintained. And so those dApps might stop working, or you might see some bugs. I'm going to be talking with AlgoNode and the guys over at Rand Labs to try to figure out the best solution going forward. But just want to let you know that you might see some hiccups in particularly old dApps that are still using Algo Explorer. The next on the list is Wallet Connect. So this affects like every crypto ecosystem, not just Algorand. Wallet Connect V1, so the first version of Wallet Connect and how it worked, is going to be basically stop working tomorrow. So every single dApp that is based on Wallet Connect V1 to connect to other wallets will stop working. There are alternatives to this. If you're using something like ParaConnect or DeFi Connect, those should still be working. Basically, they're going to be running their own servers opposed to the Wallet Connect V1 servers that Wallet Connect themselves ran. So Para and DeFi should still work as long as the dApps just update their integrations. And then other wallets, things like Exodus, Fireblocks, they're all working on migration as well. DeFi is going to be supporting V2. So it should mostly be kind of a seamless transition, but there probably will still be some, especially older apps that, have some hiccups. So if you encounter that, let us know. As unfortunately, there's not a whole lot we can do without direct access to the code. But we can try to get in touch with the developers and do some educational stuff, help the migration as seamless as possible. But we'll be seeing the effects of that tomorrow. So hopefully it won't be too bad. And also some things going on. So ARC12, this is something I've been working on for a while. This is basically a standard for like NFT or just general ASA vaults. And the idea was initially that the foundation ourselves, we would deploy a vault or deploy the contract on mainnet, and then every single dApp and wallet can use this contract. However, we made the decision that the foundation isn't going to be deploying a central contract, but we're still going to be releasing the code open source and make it so that if a existing dApp wants to adopt this standard, they can, but we're not going to be enforcing this standard. And the reason we're going this route is because we have a better alternative that can integrate into wallets easier and has a lot of other benefits. But we still want to make this other vault-based solution available if that's something that people want to use. So we're still working on reducing opt-in friction. If you've been following, on Twitter and Discord, there's been some bumps in the road in terms of finding a solution that works for everyone. I guess we found out that there's no such thing. So that's why we're kind of releasing, this R12 in a slightly different way than we initially planned. But the goal is hopefully by the end of the year, that's, just my personal goal is that we've significantly reduced opt-in friction on Algo. So that's what I'm working towards. And hopefully I'll be able to hold true to that in 6 months. So just wanted to give a quick update on those things. And trying to think if there's anything else I want to touch on. I think that's it. So Ira, I'll hand the controls over back to you. And again, if anyone has any questions, just let me know.
I always say it, but I love Joe. His hair is on point. He must have a hair dryer. That must be the secret. I'm going to have to get one of those.
Well, I agree. And I'm just saying, I don't know. I didn't want to get too nice with Joe. He's got that Patriots football that I can't get over. One of these days, I'm going to have to punt it out of his room. But until then, we will see.
He's one of the good ones, though. I tell ya, I swear. And word has it that he's going to be around for our after hours special. So,
I'm excited to see what Joe after hours looks like. I've only seen Joe during the 9 to 5. I get a little couple cocktails in Joe, and who knows what's going to happen.
Well, I know he's got that bottle of Stupid Horse bourbon. I've seen it. Maybe he'll crack into it. I know he likes playing poker in his spare time, so we'll lure him in with that. But there's nothing that kid can't do. He's super cool. And we're lucky to have him. That's all. So Joe, we love you. Thanks for the updates. As always, we got to get you Algo active. We gave him a little bit of a hard time in the green room today because Anne from Inc. got a bunch of engineers to do Algo active. So we got to get our foundation devs on the case for sure. So Ted,
yes,
I told you we were going to play some games today.
Yeah, I'm excited.
And you know that just hold on, sorry, I'm a little late catching up. Ted, does drinks and cards against humanity mean nothing to you? Nothing is sacred. And then just as a side, just a callback to the hair dryers. Pack Dog's wife uses 2 hair dryers at a time, calls it a life hack.
There you go. That's you get them. You get twice the power. Twice the.
I can see you doing that in the morning with 2 hair dryers. Like,
I didn't. Are you watching me, man?
Hidden cameras, Ted. I'm in the know. Oh, and then I said Joe's hair was on point today. It was like super great. He said no hair dryer. It's just really, really hot, and he's sitting in front of the fan. So he's got the Beyonce going with the fan.
But that's the same thing, though. That's the same thing.
I might need to get that going for the after hours special. Greet y'all with some blowing hair action. That would be super fun.
You got to take advantage of the humidity or the lack thereof. I don't know how it works.
Bucket list item. So as you know, Luga has been helping me out with our Limerick Challenge riddles. And I have him here. Let me see if I can pull him up. Luga. Let's see. Maybe I can find him. We'll see. Hey, there he is. How the heck are ya? What is on your head?
Hello. Welcome to Riddles with Lord Beluga. Is it a question mark? I tried really hard.
Yes, it is. It is. It may
It's
be
backwards.
Oh, it is a back dog.
But that's. But I really appreciate the effort and the energy you're putting
tried
in
to play
here.
the
Not
mirror
only
game,
with
but
the hat, you've got the shirt too. So.
I wanted the whole effect, so you're really in the moment.
Much. I love it so much. Oh my gosh. You're like the Riddler. I dig it.
That was the goal. That was what they're going for. A little Riddler action.
So I said this week we'd bring Luga in, because his facial expressions are just hilarious backstage all the time. So anytime we get to see that more, it's just perfect. But also I thought that we would have Teddy do our riddles this week because he helps us keep score every week. He knows the ecosystem in and out. And I thought maybe you might want to read them, but if you don't want to, I can. It's always fun reading your words, Luga.
Oh, I'm ready. I was an actor in high school, so I think I can read.
Oh,
potentially. So, Teddy, are you ready?
I am ready, and I was an actor once in a second life, but it was a whole thing.
So this is your third?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just gotta know my Ted lore.
3 out of 9.
Are you throwing out the riddles IRL, or should I?
I got him right here. Here's number 1.
Okay. He really bought those shoes. Oh lordy, he's definitely not a little shorty. The best meme at NYC. Really glad he got those socks for free. The Rand Gallery chatbot.
Oh gosh, I saw the shoes and I immediately went to the next gen shoes, and oh man, and then
shoes are not a person.
Not a little shorty. The Rand Gallery chatbot. Oh my gosh.
Tick tock.
This one's harder than I was expecting.
I told you it was gonna be the hard one. Do you need like a hint?
Yeah.
Oh wait, let's check with the
Okay,
chat.
awesome.
Do they know? Let's
They're
see.
an unhinged coupe maxi. Oh, check the chat.
I'm looking at the chat. Don't worry.
Oh, Ted's like, I'm trying.
Trust
Okay,
me.
so
I would have totally just completely and guiltlessly stole the answer from the chat if that's where it was.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay,
Okay, it's Dylan.
They kind of got
it. It is Dylan. Sorry.
It is technically D40. But
D40.
I'll give you Dylan.
Yeah.
The Riddler made it rhyme, right? He really bought those shoes, oh lordy. He's definitely not a little shorty. The best meme at NYC. Really glad he got those socks for free. The Rand Gallery chatbot D40.
Oh, that's brilliant.
That's tough. The Twitter handle is harder than name, but I couldn't even rhyme Dylan. I guess with a villain.
The Rand Gallery chatbot is really funny. So that's
good.
That threw me off for a moment, and I'm sure D40 will love seeing this clip. D40, I'm sorry I forgot about you. I know who you are.
I was gonna say he's usually in the chat, so he must be in a meeting or something. But we'll be like, you missed it. That was your moment, bud. Let's roll into our second one.
All right. This next one won't be so bad. If you don't like 3D art, I'll be sad. The Romanian Skull King can make anything. You gotta own a piece by.
Oh gosh. Is it Vlad?
It is Vlad.
There we go.
Fantastic.
Okay, bang.
Well done.
I got nervous when you said, "Oh gosh!" I was like, "Oh man, Teddy, we did not pick the right person for this."
Like, that was the softball. That's the easy one right there.
My instinct was that it had to rhyme with king and anything because I don't really understand basic limericks.
It's the first time.
Yeah, I get it now. But we're good. We're good. I didn't. I'm stuttering because I'm nervous, but that's beside the point. On to the next one.
We love you, Ted. Let's see here.
Your final test. For Algorand charts, it is the best. Day or night, they never rest. Now with chats, you can talk to brats or watch your favorite shitcoin on.
Is it Vestige?
It is Vestige.
Okay.
I left off the edge because it's vest as the coin. But
Okay, got it.
Vest.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay. See that one. It was the chatting with brats. There's not very many other places where you can do that.
The chat is quite toxic, so I hear.
I thought they were going to do something about that. I haven't looked lately, but I would like that to be gone, I think.
Yeah.
Just a little feedback from me to everyone.
You can't moderate chat. You just can't.
I mean, yeah, and there's some liability to letting some really ugly things go that I think just outweigh the benefits if you're not going to have it moderated. So I would like them to stay around. I don't know, guys, I'm stoked about next week. I'm having a hard time containing it all, but I love the Riddler hat, and I just think that we'll have some limericks queued up for people for the after hours, and we'll get you to put on the hat.
Yeah.
We'll have the kids help you put it around the right way.
I did. It was a rush job. I did it at like 12:45, and I was like, oh gosh, I got this idea.
I love it so much. Oh my gosh. No, you guys are great. If I haven't told the regular cast and reoccurring culprits on Algo Hour lately that I love them, I do. They're just great. So we're going to play more games a little bit later on the show, but we're going to do a quick break. We have some commercial spots. So thanks to our sponsors who sponsor us month in and month out, and also people who pick up these ad spots. It all goes to help the show, which is really great. And I think Teddy's got those queued up for us.
Here we go. This is your commercial break. If you or a loved one is interested in sponsoring the Algo Hour, please contact IRL on any of her associated socials, and she'll get you all the details on what it takes to get involved. First up, we've got Extra Foxy's new song, Foxy Ambience. Smokey.algo is giving away a glorious Moofy fit with a brace face, a gradient wooless t-shirt, and a dreamlike gray background. Just buy the song on Algo Gems to have a chance to win. You can also double your chances by holding a new copy of Warp and Weft that's accessible on Spindle. And let me tell you, I was listening to this song while I made this ad, and it's the right mix of Coldplay and something special. So be sure to get your hands on it for a chance to win this Moofy today. Also, we've got Belinda's on the Block, a.k.a. B.O.B., June 29th, only on Randrops. That's right, the V2 for Basic Belinda's is just around the corner, including 8 one-of-ones created by a guest artist in the shuffle. It will be an event you do not want to miss. Don't forget, these are HuntBot accessible. You can find out more details on that in the BOB Discord. And what thequilt.algo is doing is awesome. Just go ahead and get more info on his Twitter and join the Discord from there. Get your BOB on Thursday today. BOB on Thursday, June 29th. Only on Randrops. This is the sports stuff section. That's right, hosted by yours truly. I'm here to provide you all of the entertaining athletic endeavors that are going on in the world. And as we're in the throes of summer, the sports are going to kind of continue to die down a bit, while the mainstream media is going to transition from talking less about goals and more about contracts and collective bargaining agreements. I'm going to do my best to keep you entertained and focused on what is most important. Starting off with our top story today, we've got LSU winning the Men's College World Series, 18-4 in the winner go home game. An absolutely incredible performance, especially considering it's a best of 3 series, mind you. So it's like, when you play rock, paper, scissors and you want to get another chance. That's kind of how it works in the College World Series. And while they won the first game, they ended up losing the second game 24-4, a 20-run loss. And they had to play within 24 hours the following day. And they were able to turn the momentum around and crush Florida to win the Men's College World Series. What an absolutely amazing performance from them. Talk about turbulent lows and highs. And I think that kind of encapsulates both what we've experienced in the crypto world and also everything else. This championship is also the second of the year for LSU, who also won the Women's Basketball National Championship in April in a historic fashion over Iowa's Caitlin Clark, who recently just won the AP Collegiate Woman Athlete of the Year. So shout out to her. Moving on over to golf, we've got Keegan Bradley winning the Travelers Championship with an electric performance through the first 3 rounds, averaging just 63 shots each round. This is his 6th win on the PGA Tour as he broke the tournament scoring record with a record-breaking 23 under par. So that's just absolutely mind-boggling that someone was able to get that low. Congratulations on your $3.6 million payday, Keegan. Continuing into the golf world, what we've got going on tomorrow is the legendary match. That's right. It's called the match. It will take place at the Wynn Golf Course in Vegas. It's a kind of a 12-hole tournament, fun kind of style golf tournament between the 2 teams, Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce, and Steph Curry and Klay Thompson. So it's an NFL versus NBA stars battling it out on the golf course. So that'll be a fun thing to watch. Don't forget to tune into that. And that starts tomorrow. Now, going forward to tennis, not much to really talk about with that. While the qualifiers are taking place for Wimbledon, I wanted to turn your attention to the Cinch Championship, where Carlos Alcaraz regained the #1 world ranking, according to the ATP, by winning the tournament, besting Alex de Minaur. Not French. I think he's New Zealand's, all these different athletes. But much like the Wimbledon, this grass tournament serves kind of like a prelude to the legendary all-white affair. So this was really impressive to see the 20-year-old Carlos continue to build up his resume and literally have a 40-4 singles record. So shout out to him, despite being only 20 years old and literally being physically smaller than me. He's aggressively targeting that 1 seed for Wimbledon. So we'll stay tuned for more on that next week, and that'll be interesting to see how that develops. Not much to report on in the F1 world as the teams continue to prepare for the Austrian Grand Prix, with Lewis Hamilton holding the record at about 1 minute 7 seconds. That was set back in 2017. It'll be curious to see if he and Mercedes can make a comeback after their 3rd place finish in the previous Grand Prix. I think it was Canada, I want to say. Finally, in the MLB world, the standings continue to be upside down as teams with high expectations like the Yankees, Mets, and Cardinals are fighting to not be in last place of their divisions, while hot teams like the Reds, Rays, and Orioles continue to impress. The most spectacular performance of the week goes to the Los Angeles Angels, who ousted my Colorado Rockies 25-1 on Saturday, a franchise record for both runs and hits by the Angels. That's right, with 23 runs scored by the Angels within the just first 4 innings. It was a rout before it even got started. It was impressive how much it was. It was like a football score. Shout out to the Rockies, though, for bouncing back the next day and winning less than 24 hours afterwards. It seems like a common theme this week. Baseball's kind of funny, isn't it? And I think that's all I've got for now. Stay tuned next week as we have the NHL draft, the CONCACAF Gold Cup in soccer, Austrian Grand Prix, and more. Now here's Luga for Who's Active Right Now.
Hello, beautiful people. IRL.
Hello.
It is delightful to see you back in our home of activeness.
I love it. I'm a little scared, but it's okay.
What's there to be scared of? I'm just doing costume changes and living the best life. You never know what's going to come next, right?
I could hear you like doing something as I pulled you up on the screen. And obviously I'm busy in the OBS, and so I'm not looking at the green room, but I can hear you like huffing and like making noises. I didn't know what to expect. I'm not gonna lie.
I had to go with a full aquatic theme, full Hawaiian, coop it up a little bit. Little secret, I've had this shirt since the 8th grade.
Oh Wow.
Yeah.
You were a tall 8th grader, bud.
Well, we won't see how short it comes down, but it still fits the shoulders somehow.
Crop tops are in right now. It's okay.
Are they in? Am I going to be so fetch?
Oh, man. It's been fun. You have been breaking in our special guests, letting them help you host this Who's Active Right Now segment, which is loads of fun.
I don't know how they've survived.
They make it. Every week they make it, man. And so, yeah, I don't know. We give away stuff every week. Last week, David S., who does Algo Active, he's a regular.
He really is. Yeah, he always says it.
Yeah, he took away the win. So he won 100 Algo and got access to the Randy and Friends Shuffle from Rain Gallery.
Ooh, nice.
So thanks, Rand, for hooking us up. And this week we got hooked up. If you have not gotten active, wet and active, I don't know a nice way to say that. If you haven't gotten active with water of some kind this week, you do have till the end of the show.
Yeah,
the
18
guys
minutes.
at H&Y hooked us up with the bork that is signaling to gain trait.
That's a good bork.
The Maverick, I think, oh no, you're almost going to be mad at me.
Yeah,
I think the Maverick shoots faster, or like it's an ingrained trait, so it does something special for you.
Yeah.
And I know
it runs
that
faster.
Yeah, I think it shoots faster in the Astro Explorers game. Magellan's the one that doesn't get lost. Oh, it is a Magellan. I thought it was a Maverick. I'm sorry. So it won't get lost in space on you, which is kind of cool.
That's good. Never lose your bork.
Don't want to lose
very
your
important activity.
I really like their new memory game, like their match memory game.
I haven't played it yet. I need to get on that.
I'm a little bummed I can't just play that game, but
right.
You gotta, it's random, so they say. So they
targeted.
So if you get active with the water by the end of the show, get it uploaded to Twitter. I'm okay.
One of those social media sites.
We're live at least. So, and use the hashtag. I do have some of this week's Algo Actives, which I gotta say, you and Feely are kind of lighting the world on fire a little bit.
Wait, are we?
You're both rocking my world anyway. So she got Algo Active on the beach this morning.
Jealous. I wish I had a beach. I had to settle for a backyard pool.
It was huge. What are you talking about?
Yeah, real huge. At least 6 feet long.
I dig it. Then mine, I was so bummed. Okay, so I let the kids splash in the puddles and everything. And even after all that, my grass, you can't see the splashes.
Yeah, I saw no puddles.
And it
I was hoping for a Peppa Pig moment.
Where we all fall down and laugh on our back.
Yes. I dove into a kiddie pool, okay? IRL. It's the sacrifices I was willing to put for Algo Active.
Not safe.
It says no diving very clearly on the side of the pool. It's only a foot deep. Wrist it.
I'm pretty sure you were longer than the actual pool, too.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, I can fully stretch out into it.
And then, I don't know, I was teasing Yomo and Russ a few weeks back and said, man, if you really wanted adoption, you would do an Algorand guy's calendar or something. And you're like, check me out, Mr. July. So
I'm in. I think we do it. I think blockchain adoption comes with hot people.
I mean, all people. I'm down.
All people.
I'll be everyone's before getting Algo Active picture. I'll be the before.
You're jacked. I know your quads are probably like shredded this week.
Right. Oh man, yeah, that was a fun thing that I did. I built a shed for a friend and put in 2 really long days to get it done because I live kind of far away and I'm a fairly busy person.
Yeah,
I could not walk the next day, guys. Like we had that yoga challenge several weeks ago. I can normally palm the floor and touch my toes. I could not touch my knees. It was that good.
Goodness.
Not good. And so, yeah, I immediately got into my fitness guru's DMs and was like, what do I do?
So muscle soreness, hydration, branched chain amino acids, stretch like crazy. Those are your my
And
three
stay
favorites.
active. So
And
I
stay
went
active,
to
exactly.
an auto show. I live in Michigan. We go to a lot of car shows, but I went to an air show and we walked around all day.
Ooh, there
And
you
it
go.
was painful, but I think that really helped me like get over the hump.
Yeah.
Because I'm basically as good as new. I'm just like a regular amount of middle-aged sore now.
Perfect. You did it. Yeah. If you just keep doing that every day, then the soreness delays itself for the next day. That's the secret.
Noted. And Ranter put in this good one of him doing some laps in the pool, which was pretty cool. So I love it. Well, you have something new for us.
Oh, do I? Is this it?
I only uploaded the one.
Which one? The good one or the not good one?
Which one was the good one?
Yeah, that's the trick question.
So we'll get Luca to post them both, I'm sure, on Twitter. But so yeah, end of the show to get active with some water for sure. But also for this next week, and we'll recap some of the highlights during our after hours special next Saturday. I can hear the birds. It's very peaceful.
That's a beautiful day. We have so many birds on those like pine trees. I love it. I'm gonna talk about other things other than me failing to jump rope, so that you're not captured by me failing.
You jump so high.
Listen, I didn't trust the rope to go under my legs. Okay, I don't know if people do those like mini hops. That's not happening. I was gonna lose a toe.
You did it though. You got it.
I did it's a strong word. I think I get like 8 in a row. It's like.
So I will admit I am terrible at jump roping, and as much as I love you guys and sacrifice my pride, dignity, and all the time, it's not going to happen. But we have a trampoline, so maybe we'll jump on the trampoline, or we'll do hopscotch, or some other variation of jumping.
Okay.
You know me, I can't conform
Give me the out.
to this. I can't conform to whatever this is.
You can handle that. You can definitely out-jump.
But I happen to know we do have some people in the Algo fam that jump rope as part of their regular workout regimen. So
it's just for Yomo, so I better see a Yomo. I'll go active. That's actually active, not just his toes near water, okay?
Well, he did the sparring, or he did something without water, and then he toes in water. It's okay. I happen to know he's very good at jump roping. I've seen jump roping.
I'm waiting to see it. I'd like to see him top this masterpiece.
You get so high off the ground. I mean, you're doing it. That was pretty good.
I did. I was very happy. I did a little happy.
That was a pretty good one. I will say, I've seen some jump roping, but I also thought, if you remember way back to one of our early Algo Active weeks, Feely gave us that shuffle challenge.
Yes.
And I remember thinking, I bet you would be able to like double dutch and do all the cool tricks. She just seems so like in rhythm. So we're gonna have to see if she can jump rope, because I remember thinking
see the
back
shuffle
then.
Dance while jump
I bet
roping.
you're good at that.
Make it happen, Feely.
Maybe. All right, so another NFT and another 100 Algo for you guys for this next week. If you can jump around, I feel like we need to cue that very copyright.
Jump.
Yeah. You guys get it. I'm not paying for that. I don't know what we've got next on our schedule, but you're going to be back for flex time. I think
that's next. Yeah.
We got a break.
Oh, we get a break.
Break time.
Good.
Bye.
Thanks for hanging out.
Yeah. Thanks for having me. I'll get Algo active and you'll be able to see it next week, maybe.
Good.
We'll see.
This is your commercial break. Foxy is back for more. Makes me scream. Close the door so I can jam my Foxy ambience all day long. Oh, wait, no. All day. That's what I have to say. That was my failed attempt at making a last-second rhyme. If you had given me more time, I could make it cooler than you think, but instead, it's probably going to stink. That's right. We're back here again to give some more love to Extra Foxy's new song, Foxy Ambience. I'm telling you, you guys should definitely take a listen to it. I bought it on Algo Gems about 45 minutes before the show started to really understand what I was pitching. And you guys should too. I think it's awesome. And shout out Smokey.algo for giving away a pretty awesome movie for the good of the people. And as well as giving some love to the Warp and Weft, as always, only accessible on spindle-asa.com. Thank you so much. And IRL, back to you. And yeah.
Today. All right. Hey, we're back. I'm excited. I am going to bring Feely in if I can. I didn't tell her I was going to do it, so we'll see if she's ready in the green room. Hey! I wanted to touch. So, can you jump rope? Do you know how?
I can jump rope. Okay. I can't shuffle and jump rope, but I can try. It's been something actually I've been wanting to learn how to do. I'll like watch some TikToks on it and whatnot. I can do some footwork, but I can do the basic jump rope. Probably not like Yomo. Can't do the quick feet like Yomo.
I remember watching your shuffles though and thinking like, dang, I bet she can do like double Dutch and jump in while it's going, and like it was very convincing. I got high hopes.
I'm gonna try.
Well, I wanted to give you a quick shout out because you celebrated your birthday with us last week. But also, you are helping me get together a poker tournament with the WOMP crew for our after hours special.
Yeah. Really the first one's going to be free, right? Yeah. First one's going to be free, and the next one is going to be a fees game. But I believe the top 3 players of the free game will get their free entry for the fees game.
Yeah, I don't think we've nailed down what our... I keep calling it a high-ish stakes game. I don't know what that means. But yeah, the top 3 players from the early game.
What's highest to you? What's high stakes to
everybody
you,
in WOMP
Ted?
crew.
Oh yeah, let's go.
Yeah, I don't know.
I know you play if it's like a high stake game, but like in your opinion, what's a high stake game?
I don't know. You're putting me on the spot here. I think
let's go.
It depends on. I do a lot better if it's in person, and I can actually look someone in the eye and then really take them out. It's hard when I'm trying to get a feel for people just over the chat. But I will say, and I want to shout out these poker games. It's an awesome way to kind of get to know people and talk in a different way. That's I guess it's just a different medium is what I would say.
I agree. I know, like in real life poker, it is like a chess match. Like you have to read their body language, like their face, their facial expressions, and all the things, and you kind of miss that part online. But I mean, it's still fun. It's still a good way.
That's the only way I stand a chance, guys. I do not have a poker face. You guys see my face all show long. I'm like, Luca's the only one with more facial expressions than me. I like that you can't see me going, or when I time out because I just can't make a decision whether to call or fold. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. Last week, Ted said that he gets into a game if he can buy a nice steak dinner with the winnings. Maybe a high-ish stakes game is where you can also spring for dessert.
There you go.
We'll see. So another really cool thing that we have, I'm working out with the WOMP crew, is that higher stakes game, first prize is going to get 50% of the pot, but then y'all are going to help us decide what charity to send the other 50% to. So I'm really excited about that. I love a good excuse to put money in a good place,
Absolutely. So, love it.
Feely, I know you don't do great being put on the spot for games, but I thought maybe you want to help me keep score.
Watch me cry. Oh, sure. That's easy. I can do that.
Okay. You're ready. All right. So it's time for the ecosystem challenge. I have Joe in the green room. I'm going to call up to play this. I'm going to play it, and we're hopefully going to hit some high scores so that during our after hours, we've got some high benchmarks to hit for people, and maybe there'll be some prizes if you can beat one of us. in our Algo ecosystem challenge. Does that sound good? I don't hear Joe screaming no at me from the green room, so I think that we're good. Ted, you're going to help Felicia keep score.
Okay.
I'm like actually sweating because normally
Yeah.
I'm not the one in the hot seat, but hopefully I am going to try my best to name as many Algo ecosystem projects as I can in 30 seconds. Let's do this.
All right. Do you have the clock? Do you want me to get the clock?
I don't know if you can get. I got it. It's right here. I would love you
Okay.
to, but that's okay. All right. I'm gonna. Okay. I'm ready.
Okay. There you go.
NFTs, Rand, NifGen, Basic Belinda, AlgoBots. We've got Humble. We've got Turtle Squared, Algo Leagues, Noti Boy, Mingo, Angry Penguins, Meowgo, Borks. I'm stumbling. Did I already say AlgoBots? Shoot, I don't know if I did.
Yeah, you did.
Oh no, now I'm totally stumbling. This is terrible.
Time is up.
I counted 13.
Oh
Yeah,
man. I thought I'd do
13
way better. 13.
I confirm.
All right. Joe, are you
All
ready
right.
in the background there?
Joe, get on in here.
Feely, we're going to have you keep score. I'm going to move Joe into your spot, and we'll see if he can get it done. Joe, I thought I did way better at home, for the record. Okay. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Go.
All right. AgroToken, TravelX, MakerX. Oh shoot, this is hard. Algo Dead, Gecko Fam, Pixel Pups, Tiny Horse, Thirstober. I don't know if that counts as the same. Tokenize Evident Capital.
Oh, good job.
That is so much harder in the
I
hot seat.
counted 9.
Damn.
9. Okay.
All right.
Okay. We got
Feely's got
confirmation
9
from the
too.
green room.
Feely's got 9 too. You know, when I made the game, I did it once by myself, like at home, just to see like what I thought a high score. I'm gonna tell you, it was much better than when I could actually see that clock ticking.
Yeah.
So thanks for playing with us, Joe. We're gonna see you back in a minute for flex time.
Sounds good.
Oh my gosh! All right, so I mean, we've had
You
guests
yelled
get
at
13.
me for being bad at the games.
I know. I thought I'd do better. I didn't do bad. I think I tied our high score. I think 13 was the highest
Pretty
for the
good.
moon.
That's almost 1 per second. So
It's like 1 every 2.1 seconds, right? Something like that. Some bad math. Thanks, Feely, for helping us keep score, by the way. I appreciate it. Oh, there's your cat. Hi, cat.
She's so precious.
Oh,
My princess. Oh.
I dig it.
so cute.
All right, y'all ready for some flex time?
Let's get to it.
All righty. Getting everybody back for the flex time.
Luga, what do you...
Luga, this is like your
sorry.
third outfit.
Sorry,
Oh my
just
goodness.
you
Is
gotta fit each.
Is that another
what you
outfit
did.
change?
It's flex time, Ted.
It's the wrong kind of flexing, but I like it anyway.
Oh, my bad. What am I doing?
Oh God. I wonder how
You
many
guys are
outfits
funny.
you're gonna go through in an entire evening. That'll be very interesting.
Oh goodness. Oh, I didn't even think about
I'm
that.
curious for next week. How many outfits are
to-
you gonna wear? What's
I was
That's
going
for
to
the
try
same
to
show
pull
once
off
a
one.
week.
So this is good for me.
Perfect. I was going to try some outfit changes, and now I feel like there's no way that I can even hold a candle to your amazing wardrobe changes.
You know, I used to do recitals growing up, so I can outfit change really quickly too. Okay.
Oh, okay.
All right.
I mean, you give me plenty of time because you're naming ecosystems.
Maybe we'll have a bounty for people who can keep track of that. That would be cool. Well, I know we're running a little over today because basically we did the first 10th of the show, not for the viewers today, which was really special and something neat. But let's see, Lord Beluga. Some Vlad.
It's got that beautiful Vlad this week.
I like it.
Mm.
And then this is a very cool multi-mint by Dale Forward. I did an interview with him a while back. He's just heaps of fun, man. I dig him, and I like these. Jody posting some Frostery and some Tiger Chi. Oh, Badu. We haven't seen a Badu flex in a while. I'm not in the latest for some reason. Ranter.
Wow, 25 seconds ago. So yeah, guys, if you're watching, go ahead and feel free to participate.
Joe Flex in the MIA. I can't believe I didn't miss Gecko Fam. This is a custom from One NFT. He also did the customs for the guys on the next block.
Awesome.
Just gonna say I'm a little jealous. They're really nice.
Yeah, when do you
Sad
get your
Kid.
custom from One NFT?
I don't know. One NFT. What's up? Don't
When
you
you're
want me
on
to
the
look
show.
this cool? Come on.
Ely and I are twinning today with our flexes, but there's hers first.
You have living corpuses.
Yeah, well, I picked this one especially because there is the little dead skeleton on the top, which I like that he's on the little Yieldly Flamingo. So it's kind of ironic that it's a skeleton that's dead.
And Feelies is water too. She's got the
aquatic
flotation.
theme.
Yeah, it's like a punk pirate. I dig it.
Yeah, I love the choker trait. I have many NFTs from different projects with that specific choker trait. I love it. And that's my first Corvus, so I'm proud about that one. It's my first one. Everything's on sale right now, so it's a good time to get into a lot of projects.
Yes, lots of stuff is on sale. It's not doing the algo, like making it hard to hang on to any, but some algo hands. I heard a rumor. I actually haven't heard the rumor. I'm about to hear a rumor about there maybe being a glizzy up for grabs during our after hours special. I was gifted a glizzy that someone got in person at NFT NYC. We're talking about Ted V2. He gave me a glizzy a while back, and I think that we're going to have that as a prize for our after hours. Just saying.
That's worth it.
Shout out Ted V2. But yeah, this one was mine. I liked the blue on blue with the swimsuit too. I think if there was like fashion in NFTs, like I think the Mingo meditation print shirts would be one of them, and then definitely these shorts right here. So
they also have their Tombstone public shuffle today, if I'm not mistaken.
It's live. They deaded us all. But yeah, their public shuffle is today. Rainbow
So you shuffle
Dog.
like other people's corpses? Like I could shuffle Ted's gravestone?
No.
Is that how that works?
No.
No.
I think it's just a promo. Yeah.
That'd be cool. But hold
the
your
rainbow
hostage.
dogs are showing up here. Everybody likes a good dog. A pixel head. I dig it. Well, there was one more flex thing I wanted to show you guys because I am planning on doing some shopping. And it was this one here. Let me find. I'm looking for some good rainbow flexes. June, we're closing out Pride Month. I love in general. And I think that it's a human right to love. So yeah, I am on the hunt for some good rainbow NFTs, and I asked people to show me what they had for sale. A lot of y'all are like, nice try. I'm not selling that, but check out this trait. So yeah, there were some good ones here. I just thought were worth a shout.
We have a rainbow beluga whale collector. He's a really cool guy.
I dig it. Rainbow Sad Kids. These are just doodles that Per Doodles does. PowerPoint and Microsoft Paint is what they make those on. It's crazy.
Wow.
Impressive.
Mm-hmm.
Very impressive.
Pixel Pops.
Yeah.
Joe, do you have a rainbow trait Pixel Pop?
I do not. I want one though.
Me too. I was going to hit you up for a trade. I was going to try strong arm you on a trade there, but JK. I like the unicorn horns. I don't know how I feel about rainbow vomit. I'm like hit and miss with it, but
I think it's perfect.
one of my jollies.
It's very similar to real vomit. If you've just
How am I
Lucky
barely
Charms.
getting the rainbow memo now? I don't know.
Don't you have alerts set for me?
I should, right? Ugh, I'm failing you. I'm so sorry.
It's a casual week. It's okay. We're cool. So, I know a couple projects have figured it out, but if you want us to look at your flexes, hashtag NFT flex time, we will definitely work in some flex time to get flexy on our night out coming up next Saturday. But yeah, I dig it big time. I'm going to go shopping for some rainbow traits a little bit later on today and hopefully have something to rack as my PFP for the last week of June. I dig it. I dig it big time. All right. So
Awesome.
next we are going to hear the StarCast, and then I think we're going to roll the credits. Unless I did offer the cast if anybody wanted to do an elevator pitch. I don't know if we have any takers, but I can cue you
I
guys
can
up.
I can do an elevator pitch. We have a new show coming to our YouTube channel tomorrow, so I can
What?
pitch that.
I'm a little sad I didn't get this alpha ahead of
Competition.
time.
Wait, YouTube channel? What channel is that?
So
is
it'll
it?
be on
Well, no,
the
we'll find out. We'll find out.
we'll find out.
Yeah, the elevator pitch. The anticipation.
Yeah.
Stay
Stay
tuned.
tuned. We're going to reveal all. I'm going to learn about it. Well, like I said, show's not giving me any alpha ahead of time. I dig it. All right, let's hear the StarCast, and then we'll cue Joe up to tell us in his elevator pitch.
Uh-oh. I'm there. I'm here. I hope so. Let's go. Hi, I'm Felicia, back with some more astrology. Here is a very important and my personal favorite topic. And this is a general foundation of all astrology, which is the elements. You can just learn as a beginner to understand the elements and go deep with this. You can find great value. If we were going through classes from kindergarten to like second grade, all I want you to learn is the elements if you are learning astrology. There are 4 elements present in this world, no matter where you go, and in ourselves: fire, air, earth, water. These elements are powerful, or are the power of creation, and we cannot live without them. You cannot exist in this reality without water. Think about it. Without the breath of air, it takes nothing but like 3 minutes to end life without air. Without earth, food, our body sustains itself with that pleasurable experience of food. And fire is the heartbeat. It's the sun. Without our heartbeat, we are not here. Your elemental constitution describes your personality and your soul. Simply learning about the elements will help you understand your character and the person's character sitting next to you. This is ancient. This comes all the way from Egypt. The ancients knew that there was this wisdom that existed, and they based all of astrology in Egypt on these 4 elements. It's been the constant that's traveled across all time. Astrology is the oldest science on Earth, and it sources from an Egyptian memory of being able to understand these 4 elements. So whether or not that we are aware of it, we follow these elemental rhythms in our daily lives on a daily basis. We begin every morning in a water cycle. We go into the water closet or the bathroom. We eliminate water. We wash our faces. We take a shower. We make ourselves a cup of tea or a cup of coffee or have a cup of juice. Then we check our calendars. We make lists. We check our email, and we begin the air cycle. What is on my list today? Who do I need to call? What fell through the cracks from yesterday, or who do I need to communicate with? When we finish our list, the Earth cycle begins as we start to accomplish the items that we've checked, like dotting the I's, crossing the T's, making sure that everything is completed. Are we making money? Are we on schedule? We do our work, we head home, plan your work your plan. In the evening, we gather in the kitchen around the stove with a glass of wine to share your day. The fire cycle continues as we sit at the hearth with the fire burning, and this manifests either as joy, enthusiasm, sharing, and celebration, or as frustration, anger, fighting, or complaining, depending how your day went. Each day we revolve around these cycles without even noticing them. They touch our lives constantly, but with a language that acknowledges these cycles, we are able to move through our rhythms with ease and consciousness. I'll briefly go through, I'll dive into the elements and the signs. So first is fire signs, which is Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. So fire represents the desire for life, the will to be and to become. It's no mistake that a fire sign, Aries, launches the cycle of the zodiac, as fire signs often embody leadership and courage. People with fiery emphasis in their chart tend to be impulsive, spontaneous, creative, and enthusiastic. Ideally, fire signs serve as an inspiration to others, stimulating creative action based on high ideals. When negatively expressed, there can be an overemphasis on self-expression without consideration of other people's feelings, resulting in selfishness. Fire can burn itself out when it lacks a practical outlet for their high voltage energy. Earth signs are Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. So Earth people are the builders and the producers of the zodiac, possessing the gift of bringing dreams into reality. Earth signs provide the physical necessities of life and establish structures and systems to increase security and comfort. In its negative expression, an unbalanced earth emphasis can lead to materialism, greed, overindulgence, stagnation, and fear. The earth signs get into trouble when they forget that there is more to life than the five senses, that the inner world is as real as the physical plane. People lacking in earth may have to work hard at bringing their ideas into form and dealing with like everyday tasks of life. Air signs, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Air signs bring the gift of detachment and perspective, the ability to step back from a situation and see it from different points of view. When negatively, why can't I say that word? When negatively expressed, there can be an all talk, no action phenomenon, a lot of words without meaning or substance to back them up. When air is lacking in a person's chart, they are challenged to develop a greater awareness of other people's perceptions and the ability to think logically. For water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Water, representing the realm of emotions, is perhaps the least understood element. Watery individuals are the feelers of the zodiac, a role that is not generally held in a high regard in our contemporary culture. Extremely sensitive to their environment, water signs are in touch not only with their own deep feelings, but with everyone else's as well. Water signs are intuitive, nurturing, compassionate, resourceful, creative, and imaginative, also seen as psychic. The downside to this sensitivity is the potential for absorbing other people's emotions to the point of feeling overwhelmed. This is why water people need time alone to recharge and to be able to separate the feelings of what's theirs and other people's, because water is retention. They retain other people's feelings. So it's good to separate and take some time alone to figure out what they're feeling and yeah, anyways. So excess water in a person's chart can also lead to emotional overreaction, paranoia, escapism, or drugs. People lacking in water may have a hard time releasing their emotions and can be insensitive to other people's feelings. They are learning to develop compassion and intuition in this lifetime. So that's all for the elements. Understanding the 4 elements and just become friends with them. Thank you guys. Thank you, IRL. I believe next is the elevator pitch. Bye, guys.
All right. Hey, everyone. So, as I previously mentioned, we have a new show coming on our YouTube channel. And specifically, it's the Algo Devs YouTube channel. So, it's going to be a show called Proof of State. And it's basically going to be my colleague, Ryan Fox. He's going to be hosting builders and like prominent figures in the ecosystem, talking about what they're building and kind of how they're approaching things. So, the show will kind of be inherently a little bit more technical than like other shows in the ecosystem, which is why we're excited about it. And this actually was a show that existed before, but this is going to be revamped, getting marketing behind it. We're really doing a best foot forward now on this show. So the first episode will be with some ink engineers, and then we're also going to have other ecosystem projects talking about what they're building, why they're using Algorand, how they're using Algorand, things like that. So tune into Algo Dev's YouTube channel.